Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Recently we learned about a great journal, and now there are even more to consider. Let's welcome Laura Solarzano from Remarkable Now back to our table.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you.
Hi.
Thanks for having me back.
So my motivation, it seems that between Christmas and New Year's, people are always kind of resetting and thinking about journaling and maybe just getting a new purpose.
Yeah,
So I thought maybe you could help us with that.
absolutely.
A little pick-me-up.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, and you've relaunched some things, so tell us what's going on in your world.
Yeah. Well, we've done a lot since I was last here. Last time I came, I just had my gratitude journal and my children's gratitude journal, and now we have launched a grief journal and a spiritually based journal, a I am becoming and a you are becoming, meant for adults to fill out or parents to fill out for their children and how they see them becoming like God. And then we also launched a life journal, which is really exciting, which is like a journal for kids, basically a baby book, simplified 0 to 18 years, because I was so bad at documenting my kids. And so
Horrible.
I wanted a simple way. Like, I didn't scrapbook, and I just beat myself up about not doing good at it, you know, like we do as moms. So we created the life journal to have yearly prompts, 0 to 18 years, really simple, their favorite things, what you love about them, how you've seen them grow in their strengths and talents.
I love that. I'm
So
not
just
aware.
once a year, hitting those
Is it like
milestones.
kind of fill in, like
Yeah.
fill in for
Yeah.
mom?
It will
They're
have,
so pretty too. I just
you.
have
They are
to mention
beautiful.
that.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, we relaunched all the covers to be hardbound so that they can be more of a keepsake item, and so that they'll also look really pretty in your house on your shelves.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all hardbound, and then in the life, you have a letter to them, and you talk about their birth, and then 6 months, and then it turns to once a year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Grief.
Grief is very important to us. That has been a need right now. And we had so many people reaching out to us saying, can you please create a grief journal? And I hadn't experienced anything that close to me. At this point, I still haven't. And so we did a lot of research, and we did focus groups, and we met with people who had experienced grief, and we put a lot of work into it. We're really excited about the grief journal. It even has like coloring pages where you can just escape from your thoughts and kind of do that. And then also there's a remembering section at the back of the book that has an opportunity for you to put everything that you remember about them, all your favorite memories.
Well, and I connect grief with death, but also there's grief with like divorce or moving or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we actually met with a focus group of women who were going through very difficult marital problems where they were grieving what they thought would be.
Yes.
And they also helped us in creating this. So it is very universal for anyone going through any kind of challenging time.
Yeah, when my mother passed away, someone gave me a journal similar to that, and I thought, I can't put it in there.
Yeah.
But then just looking at it, it just made me think, oh, these are normal thoughts.
Yes.
Or this is a place to put this feeling that I don't know what to do with right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then looking back and seeing the growth that happened during that time.
It also, in the grief, we have a place where you can put what's one thing you're scared about today and who can help you with that. Because people that were going through massive grief said, something would come up like the lawnmower and they didn't know how to use it, and if they could just get someone to help them with that one thing, they wouldn't spin into that one concern.
Because then you go down the spiral of then
really
what if I get to the fence and then I can't do that?
So we really wanted, tools that actually help you but not feel overwhelming, not feel like it's a to-do, but help you move through your day and see the hand of God and let people serve you in this. So
This sounds like a beautiful concept. I want to go through all of them. So this was grief. This one is me.
That is the children's journal.
Okay.
We had talked about that last time. All the prompts have stayed the same. We just redesigned the covers.
3 things I loved about today.
The children's one is so simple. We wanted it to be, this page here stays the same throughout the entire book. So it's 3 gratefuls, 2 positive affirmations, 1 thing you're looking forward to. Science shows that if your kids have something they can look forward to that day, and adults, it's in the adult version too, then you can get through the mundane and the difficult because you have something to look forward to that day. And then these all change. These fun activities are my kids' favorite part of the book. They love doing the grateful activities.
What age would you suggest starting? Just as soon as they can
I started
write?
with my 3-year-old, and we sat down and did it together. We launched those when my youngest was 3. He's 5 now and tries to fill it out on his own. But also, I think it depends on where your kids are at. My 17-year-old, up until last year, used the children's one because he just wanted to do once a day.
Simple.
And that was good
Just
for me. I
simple.
was like, that's great to do it once a day.
Right.
And then my teenage girls, around like 11 or 12, usually transition to the gratitude that's morning and evening prompts.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's like 5 minutes a day. That is the navy blue right there on the bottom.
And that says gratitude on it. Okay.
And that's the very first one we ever launched.
Oh,
And that
pretty.
one is, and that also has a white cover and a navy blue. And they're all like flat lay so that you can lay them flat and write.
I love
like
that.
We designed it that
That
way.
is really pretty.
Yeah. And that is a little more detailed. Sometimes people, I think, feel overwhelmed. It really does take me 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. In fact, if I can share this super fast.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I was able to go speak to the drill team here at Spanish Fork High School, and someone had given them, had paid for a journal for each one of them. It was so
Oh,
kind.
wow.
And I reached out to them just yesterday, actually, to get their feedback on it. And I had the most incredible messages back about how they all felt like they compare themselves to everyone all the time. We know how teenagers feel right now.
We do.
And how difficult it is. And they said, this has changed my whole life. Like, this has changed my year for me. Anxiety is better. Overwhelm is better. That's happening to my children. My daughter struggles with anxiety, and this is a massive help to her every day that she uses. So gratitude is insanely powerful. It's something we take for granted because it's free, but it is a real tool. And it's been really neat to see it help, especially when you're in such a difficult, drill and dance and that kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Scene.
it feels vain or selfish to look at your own self and see what I'm
Yeah,
doing right.
yeah.
But I think that that's the way that we keep our confidence
Yes.
and allow ourselves like,
We have
oh, you're
enough
doing well. Look
comparison
at what
going
you're
on.
doing well.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, I really love
Yeah.
that. I did buy it for my girls last time that you were
Oh,
here.
that's
Because they're
great.
both really good journalers. And one was
Yeah.
suffering with some anxiety. And the other one just loves to journal her day. And it's been pretty helpful to
I
both
love
of
that.
them.
This
That's
is
so
such
good
a
to
great
hear.
start, Natasha. Like you said, this is great for a new year. So, as a Christmas gift or a New Year's
Yeah.
gift to yourself,
Yeah.
to start this as a daily
Yeah.
prompt.
It's the best thing you can start doing.
What is it? What do you think about getting it from pen to paper? Just that
Or from your
release
mind
just
to- yeah, the-
putting it to paper.
Yeah, there is actual scientific study that shows when you think it, that's powerful. When you write it, you 10x it. When you say it, you 10x it again.
Okay.
So I, lots of times in the morning during my quiet time, will think it, I write it out on here, and then I say it out loud because I want all the benefits possible for my brain to wire that into my mind and set up the best case scenario. But writing it out is a powerful, it's just magnifies
Okay.
your thoughts for you.
Did we cover all of them?
I think so. We didn't look at the becoming, but that is something you can go online and look. That is
Okay.
a spiritual based one where you can write how you see your children becoming like God and his attributes. I feel strongly like if we teach our children that, there's nothing that they can't do. And that if they know that God is built into the very fiber of their beings, that is something that is truly powerful for them. So that was something
Wow.
I was very passionate about. It's the one that every time I talk about it, I start to cry. It's very important to me. And then there's one for adults that can fill out. I have a lot of missionaries getting those and taking them on their
Great
missions with
gifts,
them.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to not get emotional about it
Yeah.
because it is very powerful. Well, and you're also
And it's
a-
changed her life.
It has
And you're seeing
Yeah.
others'
saved my
lives
life.
change.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're a powerful speaker. You're obviously a wonderful mother.
Oh.
How are you able to kind of transition that in a kind way to maybe
To my kids?
Yes, to convince them to say and not make it a chore
Oh, I have the best advice.
per se.
The best advice.
Okay.
You don't want them to think it's a chore, or they won't see the
Right.
benefits
Right.
from it, right? They have enough chores. They have enough homework. So we do a little sticker chart where every day that they do it, they put a little sticker on it, and when they get to 20 stickers or 30 stickers, they get a date with me or my husband. We have a lot of kids, so that one-on-one time is super motivating to them.
Okay.
So they really like to fill that up, but because it's not a chore and they're choosing to do it, the
Okay.
benefits are amazing. Like they look forward to it now. So make it something exciting and special
Gets to be
for
just
them.
a special habit.
It's the way you present it, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I
Yeah.
was
No, it's a
looking
really
for.
good question.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes when it's another check, like, oh, I don't want to do
Yeah,
that. I don't want
absolutely.
to journal.
But if
then-
they're
Yeah.
feeling like the heart benefit and the health
Yeah.
and mental benefit,
Yeah.
then it just
Right.
becomes something they want to do.
Yeah, they'll definitely see the benefit. As time goes on, they'll really look forward to it. And kids don't have stillness. None of us have stillness. This is a gift for us to have a little bit of stillness every day where we can listen to our heart. That's the only time sometimes that our kids get, and us as moms get to actually listen, you know, and to be still. So they do definitely benefit from it, and they look forward to it now. But
I love that.
So
The gift of stillness.
how much are these?
so online they are $28 for Christmas. Actually, the Life Journal is $32, and we did partner with Freshly Picked, which is an incredible company with handmade leather moccasins. We partnered with them, so there's a gift set with our Life Journal and the baby moccasins, which is so fun. That's online. So the Life is $32, the rest of them are $28, but for right now, for Christmas, they're 20% off if you go online.
Awesome.
So it's a good time to get them now. That will be gone at the end of the week. So,
So
until
probably
then.
by the time we post this, it'll be
Well, we'll
gone.
try and get it to the
But we can,
social
I can
IG
give us
at
a code
least.
for your viewers, and they can use
okay.
that. So I'll get that to you guys.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Oh, there's never
Thank
enough time with
you.
you. Thank
I
you
know.
so
Thank you, Laura.
much.
I feel at peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Coming up on Studio Chatter, we'll look at some New Year's fashions. Stay with us.